Hey everybody, this is Logan from Bearded Bourbon, and we're coming again with some Bearded Bourbon Blinds. And I decided that I was going to do not one, but I was going to do two of the samples that Sean sent me. So Sean sent me 4 samples, and one I tried last week, which was the Blood Oath Pact 9, which was delicious, and that was the one I knew that he was sending me. So this week I'm going to try 2, and I have no idea that now they're written on the piece of paper. I have not looked at them, and I guess you'll just have to trust me on that one. But let me cut over to this, and this is just simply my reminder to tell you about my Patreon, which is patreon.com/ or backslash, I don't know what it is, Bearded Bourbon. As always, like, subscribe. We just hit over 100 subscribers, which I think is pretty cool. And then also you can follow me at Bearded Bourbon with that underscore on Instagram. I'd really appreciate it if you check those out and subscribed or followed. That'd be pretty cool. And on Instagram, I'll probably follow you as well. Go ahead and send me a message as well, and tell me that you came from this video. So I'm gonna jump into these. I got a couple glasses here. Let me pull up my Bourbon Flavor Wheel. And again, this Bourbon Flavor Wheel is available at bourbonwhiskeyandrye.com. My friend David created this really exhaustive wheel, which I'm still getting used to, but you can get it at bourbon-whiskey-and-rye.com. And again, I think it's $5.74 for a subscription to his website. And then even what he said, if you wanted to subscribe, download it, unsubscribe, all good with him. So again, bourbonwhiskeyandrye.com. So thanks, David, again, for letting me use this wheel. So this is sample number 2. So I'm gonna just crack sample number 2. I'm gonna pour a little bit in here, and we're gonna get into it. Let's see here. Okay. Instantly, what this reminds me of is Heaven Hill. Now, I'm probably wrong. I said the Blood Oath Pact 9, which is a sherry cask finish, wasn't finished. And the only thing I got right with that one was it was under 100 proof. But yeah, I don't know, Heaven Hill has that pretty distinct smell and flavor. I'm really picking up let me see if I can get my arrow here. But I am picking up some fruit. Let's see if I can get this a different color. So let's say, all right. Definitely fruit. I don't really get a lot of barrel or grain. So fruit's the best thing I can come up with. Let's go in for the palate. Yeah, more of the same. So I'm doing this along with you. Again, fruit. I don't know what I've eaten today that would maybe throw my palate off. But this is delicious. Let's see. I'm looking through it. Really, the only thing that I'm getting. You know, I can always go the classics, like, okay, vanilla. I'm not really getting any caramel. So I'm still gonna. I would maybe guess this is somewhere in 90 proof. If it's more than 100 proof, again, I think I'd be surprised. And if it's over 100 proof, then this is excellent. So I know I'm not really doing great with the notes here, but let's see. Let's do red. I still get fruit. I don't really get dark fruits. Let's zoom in here on some of these things. Now, if you see anything on this wheel that's not on here, I would be interested to know, if you could kind of peruse it, what you would see. So no, I mean it's sweet, but I wouldn't say like brown sugar, molasses, candy, nothing like that. Some vanilla, I wouldn't say I get any of that butterscotch. And sometimes I can get butterscotch. And I realize marshmallow is spelled incorrectly twice. I'll have to tell David. So let's see. Anything else that you see on this that you had never thought of before? I've heard hay, I've heard grass. So I have a question. How many of you have ever gotten floral notes? I was at a bottle share months ago, and I forget what the bottle was, but I said that smells like flowers, and every single guy in there was like, flowers doesn't make sense. You can't smell flowers in bourbon. Which, now if I'm looking here, like I see floral. So maybe that was just a weird night for me. But yeah, this is like quintessential bourbon. Like this is bourbon. Now I'll go ahead and I will still guess. Like my guess is something from Heaven Hill. I don't know what it is. I'm probably wrong, but that is my guess. And let's see what it is. Okay, all right. Old Ezra 7, which is barrel strength at 117 proof. 7 years. I've never tried Old Ezra 7, which I'm super thankful that Sean sent me this particular sample. That's really good. Now that I know what it is, I'll go back to it. I'm interested. I'm not too sure on where if Old Ezra is MGP or if that's sourced from Heaven Hill. It's probably, is it MGP? Tell me. So I'm gonna do a little palate cleanser, and then I'm gonna go to sample number 4. Sean, dude, thank you for these samples. These are amazing. I'll probably keep that nose and palate up there. And I promise I'm gonna get better at this, and we'll see how the rest of these bearded bourbon blinds. All right. Okay, this is different. So immediately, I'm getting like very sweet. So I'm gonna move this over. Sweet. I would say, let me copy this. I would say bready. What else would I say? I would also, this is excellent. Banana bread, super sweet. Let's see, I'll paste that again. Let's say vanilla. I don't know if I know. Oh, we'll see. I'll just go over here to vanilla. Creme brulee. I don't know if I've ever. I really don't know if I've ever had creme brulee. So this is giving me tons of, Brown Foreman. So this is Jack Daniels. I guess I'd maybe lean a little bit more towards Old Forester. So what else do I got? I don't know if I get any chocolate. What are those? What are those Valentine's Day hearts? That's what I get a little bit of those Valentine's Day hearts. Let's see here. So I'll just call that candy. It's like instantly what not instantly, but this is what my mind goes to. It's kind of chalky, if that makes sense. I don't think that's a nose on here. Chalky, maybe I'll have to add that on there. But that's what I'm getting. It's an amazing nose. So, but yeah, but instantly I'm kind of going towards like a Brown Foreman product here. So let's go in for the palate. That is, if I'm gonna guess that's higher proof. But everything that I nosed is going straight to the palate as well. Let me take another drink of water. Yeah, no, I get a little bit more heat. It's a little bit of a longer finish, but that's really, really good. Now that I'm drinking that, I'm thinking more like an Old Forester, like 1897, or if it was, I don't really get the 1910 vibes. If it's the, what is it, 115 proof, 1920. If it's old, and that's me assuming that it's an Old Forester product. I mean, yeah, literally everything I'm getting on the nose. I'm getting on maybe a little less, banana bread. That's really good. So if I'm finish, let's see, let's do at least one finish. Let's see. What'd I say? It's definitely, I wouldn't say it's viscous. I wouldn't say it's weak. I wouldn't say it's clean. I would say it's full. Let me change the color here. Full, I mean, whatever full means to you, I guess. Rich. I wouldn't say. So I guess my two guesses would be, this is either like a Jack Daniels, like single barrel. I don't know. I would be between like barrel proof, or just that black label single barrel, and an Old Forester higher proof, at least 100 proof. So, all right. So again, let's put this lid back on here and see what the guess is. I guess the only thing I really got right was, the Old Ezra is that it was, my guess was Heaven Hill, and that's at least in Bardstown. So, all right. So, and what we have for sample number 4, we had, an Old Forester single barrel, store pick. I'd be really curious to know what that store pick is, or what the store is. Barrel strength, 130.3 proof. So look at that. 130.3. Either that bottle's been open for a while, or that drinks maybe just a tad over like 110. Like, honestly, that's delicious. So I'm blown away. Like, I knew he was sending me the Blood Oath Pack 9, and I was like super thankful for that. But I had no idea that he was going to send these bangers of bottles. So super thankful. And again, the audio, I do have a microphone. It's going to get set up. I'm just, a very bad millennial and can't figure out how to connect it to the computer. So if you want to help me, drop a comment below. Send me a message on Instagram at Bearded Bourbon, and the underscore at the very end. Send me a message. Let me know what you're thinking of these videos. Like, subscribe, come check out Patreon, because I'm really trying to do something really fun as far as the first few patrons that join at any tier. Wanted to do kind of like a founding member. And so I don't know if those are going to be coins or patches, something unique, something custom, specifically for those patrons that join in, again, on any tier. So I think the three tiers that I have right now are $3, $10, and $25. And each tier has its own perks, and so like custom Glencairns, I don't have one yet, but those will be coming soon, and other fun stuff. So again, thanks for being here, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.